bass. This is Javier Santiago on the piano. Hi, hello.
Hi.
This is Roger and Jay here at Mr. Tipple's, making
Hi.
everything. Oh, hey, you guys have a talk mic? It's new things every time. A big thank you to them for having us here live at Mr. Tipple's. We hope that you are having a good evening. We hope that you invite your friends to watch along, start a watch party. Not 100% sure what that is, but I'm being told it's the best thing you can do on Facebook right now. So you got to do it now. That was a Wayne Shorter tune, Fee Fi Fo Fum. It's our long-time arrangement of it that we're dialing it in. We're dialing it in. That was a pretty good one. We're going to continue with an original composition by our pianist, Javier. This is called Phoenix. This is also the title of your two previous releases because you have the B-sides as well. Right, this tune's not on that, so don't even worry about it. But you're going to like this one. My name is Mike Mitchell. I think I didn't say that. And we are East Middle West collectively. We'll talk more about that later. This is Phoenix. Roger, can I check on this monitor? A little more piano, if you please. Appreciate it. Javier, you want to speak on this arrangement, or?
All right, we're gonna continue with an arrangement of mine, a new arrangement we just learned, and it is Duke Ellington's "I Got It Bad and That Ain't Good." Title is self-explanatory, I think.
drum toys. So this next one is an original of mine. This is called Sunday, and this will be the first time this has been played live ever. So exciting! Thank you again for tuning in here at Live at Mr. Tipple's once again. Javier Santiago, please follow him. There also, I believe, will be donation links floating above Javi's head, most likely. No.
Put money there.
Okay. But yeah, if you're feeling so inclined, we appreciate any donations. They will go directly to the musicians and directly to here, the crew here at Mr. Tipple's, who are still providing a drink pickup and delivery service.
Just delivery.
Don't come here. Do not. Stay home.
Bring it to you.
Wear a mask. Let them bring it to you safely. They know it. These are professionals. They know what they're doing. So once again, this is Sunday. Javier Santiago on piano. Giulio Xavier on bass. My name is Michael Mitchell. Here we go. Thank you guys for that. Jay, how are we looking on time? Since we started.
We got 2 more. Yeah.
2 more. Next one is another composition of Javier's. This one is called Nocturne Du Romere. And you told us what it's about. You told us the specific painting.
Should I tell them the story? No, it's not that great of a story. It's kind of cool.
Improv and make it a better story.
Yeah. All right. Pretend like you never heard what I just said. Let's start anew. Basically, I was commissioned to write this song by my teacher. His name's Joe Gilman, and yeah, I'm not going to take credit for this idea.
Shout out Joe Gilman.
Shout out to Joe Gilman, great pianist. Played with Bobby Hutcherson, who was a resident of the Bay Area until he passed away. Joe Gilman is still here, and he lives in Sacramento, I believe. Anyway, Joe Gilman, great pianist, did a record of compositions based off of 20th century American painters, their paintings. And this one was by Romere Beard, and it's called New York at Night. So if you can check out that painting. Or you know what, why don't you just pull up another tab, look up Romere Beard in New York at Night, and you can watch the painting while we play or something if you want.
Yeah, watch the painting.
Adding it to the feed.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, nice. So Jay's getting this all together. He's going to add it. But yeah, this is called Nocturne Du Romere. So based off of the painting New York at Night. And you can hear this on a record of mine called Phoenix, the B-Sides, the Phoenix Sessions. B-Sides, the Phoenix Sessions, my latest release. And you can hear a different instrumentation of this song. But this is the trio version, the East, Middle, West version. So here it is.
surprisingly hard to find that
Are you serious?
particular painting. Well, there's a million paintings called New York at Night, and so yeah, even using the artist's name, it's actually a little tricky. But we're working on it. We're gonna get it in there.
Lord.
Yeah, it's like blue, black, and
Yeah, I think I actually did find it. It's just hard to find a good image.
Right.
It's not just like some random screenshot or something.
Wow. Here we are, all praising the technology, and the analog version of it is like, no, you don't.
Don't we all miss the analog?
that's great.
Well, yeah. Again, Nocturne De Romere, Javier Santiago. Look for it on the B-sides, Phoenix Sessions. That tune could only be outdone by this next tune. It's by our bass player. And I have it on my set list as G Dad G, which I kind of like. G Dad G. But this is Giulio Xavier. This is Granddaddy G. You want to speak on it at all, or just let it speak?
Just let the song speak for this one.
Once again, before we this will be our last tune for the set. Thank you to Jay and Roger here at Mr. Tipple's. Running all the doodads and whistles here to make this all happen. It's no small feat. So we appreciate them big time, and leaving the doors open for us, supporting local Bay Area musicians. That's a huge deal right now. Again, Javier Santiago, Giulio Xavier. My name is Michael Mitchell. We'll be back with a second set, so stick around. There's a cocktail break. Hang around for a cocktail break. Roger is our very capable bartender. This man knows his stuff, so stick around for that, and we'll see you for a second set after this. Granddaddy G.
Share if you can, donate if you can, support Mr. Tipples if you can, do it all safely. Wear a mask. We're going to take a quick cocktail break, so please stick around. And we'll be right back with all new music. All right, thank you so much.
Hi guys, welcome back to Mr. Tipples. My name is Roger, and we are going to be doing a quick cocktail demonstration for you while the musicians take a break. They are going to be back on for a second set very shortly, but stick around and I'm going to show you how to make one of our signature cocktails that we offer here. We do offer this for delivery. You can order through Caviar, Grubhub, or DoorDash anytime from 4:30 until 8:30 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. So check us out on any of those platforms and get a drink delivered right to your door as long as you are in San Francisco. So, the drink that we're making today is called the Mr. Wiggles. For those of you who are familiar with the geography of San Francisco, there is a bike path leading from downtown to Golden Gate Park, and it's special because it avoids the two major hills that generally cut downtown off from Golden Gate Park by allowing you to stay basically level, but it does mean that there's these very intense switchbacks. So it's a pretty famous area. You can look it up. It's actually pretty cool. So we decided to name this drink after it. Now this is actually one of the more serious drinks that we have on the menu. It is a Manhattan variant. So normally a traditional Manhattan is, the original version actually used cognac, but very commonly you'll see it with whiskey. Mostly you'll see it with whiskey, often bourbon. Then it just uses some bitters and some vermouth as the sweetening agent. And that's it. And it's usually served up in a glass similar to this one, a stem glass of some kind. So this version, just a little bit different, and there's 8 million Manhattan variations. You'll find them. Every single bar in the world has their own Manhattan, and each one is different because the bourbon or whatever whiskey you might use might be different, and each vermouth is different. All vermouths are proprietary, similar to gin. They all have their own flavor profiles. So every Manhattan is kind of unique, and a lot of times, as you'll see with this one, there's extra ingredients or different ingredients that get used to kind of add your own sort of personal spin on the Manhattan. So first thing that we're going to go over is just the actual ingredients. So we have orange bitters here. We're not using Angostura bitters. You'll often see Angostura bitters used in Manhattans. We are doing a little bit of a different version, which I'll get into in a second why. Then we are using vermouth, using Carpano Antica vermouth. Any sweet vermouth will work. This is the one that we like a lot. It has like nice sort of caramely flavors, and it's not super complex vermouth compared to some. And the reason why we want something that's a little more basic is because the real complexity is coming from this Nonino. Nonino is an Amaro, so it comes from Italy, and it's actually grappa based. It also is pretty high in alcohol content compared to many Amari. So the reason why this is such a kind of interesting ingredient to add to this is because you're getting a ton of flavor. It's fairly sweet, but not super sweet. Most of your sweetness is coming from the vermouth, but it's adding all this sort of herbal depth and complexity to it, but it's not taking away that really spirit-forward element that you're looking for out of your Manhattan. And then, of course, the other ingredient that we're using here is Wyoming Whiskey. So this is one of our favorite bourbons. We like to use this in a lot of our drinks. It is a very straightforward flavor. It's very high proof, and really getting a lot of that sort of classic bourbon flavor that you're looking for. So that's what goes in, and then we'll talk about the actual build for it right now. So first thing you're going to want to do is you put in your bitters. So we're going to use 2 dashes. Now, what a dash actually is can change a little bit depending on the actual method that you're using. So, for instance, with these bitters bottles that we use and the little pour spouts that we have on them, 2 dashes actually comes out to more like 2.5, kind of 3 dashes. If you have just the actual bitters bottle itself, then usually those actually let out just a little bit more. So 2 dashes really kind of is 2 dashes. But you kind of want to pay attention to what dasher you're using before you know exactly how much is how much. And then we're going to go to 3/4 of an ounce of our vermouth. Now, whenever you're making a drink like this, you want to make sure that you are measuring out all of your ingredients and adding all of the liquid ingredients first before you put the ice in. You don't want to start the dilution process too soon, and you want to make sure that all of those ingredients get nice and blended together before you add your ice and start kind of messing things up. So then we are going to go to another 3/4 of an ounce of our Nonino Amaro, Nonino Quintessentia. Again, adding some sweetness, some sort of herbal elements, just a lot of flavor. And then we're going to be doing just 1.5 ounces of our bourbon. We've let our ice sit out to temper so that it could get warm up just a little bit so that when you add it to the warm liquid, it doesn't just crack apart. And then we're going to stir. So you want to stir for about 30 seconds. But, you know, you can go a little longer if you're not sure. It's better to stir a little bit too long rather than too short because your actual, the ice is only going to melt so much. Once the alcohol gets down to about the same temperature as the ice, it pretty much stops melting. At that point, then it's going to melt at about the same clip that the ice would if it were just sitting out in air, so not really super fast. Alcohol does freeze at a lower temperature than water, so alcohol can kind of sit in ice, or rather ice can sit in alcohol and kind of just get the alcohol down to temp, and then it pretty much just stays stable. All right. Take our julep strainer here. Going into our Nick and Nora glass. Any stemmed glassware will work. You can use a martini glass if that's what you have at home, or the cocktail glass, which you may or may not know. Cocktail glass is actually a little bit different from a martini glass. They look basically the same, but the cocktail glass is generally larger. Now we're going to take an orange. We're going to get a nice big peel out of it. And then, so because we already have orange bitters in there, we don't want just pure orange oil going in. It kind of adds just too much of that orange flavor, but we still want a little bit more of the orange flavor, but we want to kind of mix it up a little bit and make it a little deeper. So what we're going to do is something called torching. So we're going to basically express the oil out of the peel, which you do by basically just holding the shiny side towards your drink and then squeezing it, and you're going to actually see the oil come up off of it. But when we hold a lighter up next to it, it'll actually kind of burn it. So it's not going to just have a bunch of pure oil sitting right on top of the drink. You're just going to infuse it with a lot of the sort of aroma. Do this a little bit more too. Now I recommend if you have matches, you can do this with matches as well. It actually tends to keep the flavor a little purer, but a lighter totally works. All right, I think that's about the best we're going to get out of it. Add that to the drink. And there you have it. Mr. Wiggles. Cheers. All right, let's get back to the music.
And we do a couple Wayne Shorter's songs usually per set because we love his music so much. But yeah, Armageddon feels a little suiting
Yeah.
for right now.
Wayne, we know you're watching.
Yeah.
We know you're at home watching live streams, Wayne.
I would hope so.
Comment down below, Wayne. Come on.
So anyway, next we're gonna play a tune of mine. This is a brand new song. I wrote kind of came to it a funny way. Co-written. My girlfriend Shani speaks Cantonese. Said the word for strawberry one time because she owns this strawberry-shaped pillow. It's like a big pillow shaped like a strawberry. And she really loves that pillow. And she told me, this is how you say strawberry in Cantonese. And told me, and I heard a song in it. And this is the song I heard. It's entitled Sito Belle. Back.
Welcome back. Once again, that was Cito Belle. Sort of pronounced correctly. Cito Belle.
You gotta sing it.
That's a truly a beautiful tune. And we have really enjoyed getting to know that tune. Hoping that might. Is it okay to talk about?
Yeah.
So.
We'll share secrets on what we're doing in the future.
Okay.
And other plans.
So.
Hobby.
The idea here, for those of you who have been following along, and we hope that you have, this is like our fifth stream from live at Mr. Tipple's, and our kind of end goal here is to record a live record of this trio of East Middle West on this stage, and have it ready for you all, hopefully before the end of this year. So more details on that to come. We're going to give a quick shout out to Slow and Steady Records. With their help, we're hoping to be able to pull this off and have something out and available, because this trio has videos, YouTube links, MP3s here and there, but we gotta get a hard copy of something. So that is in the works. Please, feel free to also share that that news. This next tune, I told myself that I should write down the composers because this guy's got a great name. Javi, you know the Edgar Sampson.
Edgar Sampson.
Woof. This is stomping at the. This is stomping at the Savoy by Edgar Sampson.
Arranged by Giulio Xavier.
Me and Samson got together on this one.
His estate will be in touch. They are no doubt also watching.
Yeah, happen at the Savoy.
The end of that is always a joy. Not that it's over, but just that outro is whew, feels good. Thank you to those of you that are donating. We appreciate it. We see you. How's the comment section? Is it lively?
Everyone's. I can't think of anything funny enough, fast enough. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Jay,
Yeah, well, I got
supposed to
halfway
be my Ed McMahon. Come on.
It's pretty good. We got Kazunde George saying woo.
Oh, there you go.
He said woo.
Shout out Kaz. This next piece is another one of mine that also is seeing the light of day for the first time in almost a decade. This is a piece called Columns. again, thank you to you guys for that experience. That was Columns, composition by myself. My name is Michael Mitchell. This is Giulio Xavier on the bass, Javier Santiago on the piano. Shout out Max Santiago for a generous donation. Miss you. Yeah, man. That was very nice. I appreciate you guys for that. The next one is a tune of Javier's. This one also, I think we have. This will make a Tipple's premiere tonight. This is a tune called the Life of a Tree. Day in the Life of a Tree. You want to say any words on that? Cool. Here we go. The tumultuous life of a tree. Again, that was A Day in the Life of a Tree, composition, our pianist, Javier Santiago. We've reached our final song here. A big thank you again, we can't thank them enough, to Roger and Jay here at Mr. Tipple's. Round of applause at home, if you please. Their ears will itch if you do it. They'll know if you don't. They're tech savvy that way. This last tune is kind of a fresh idea of ours that really kind of came together in a real way really recently, but has really quickly become like a good energy for us. So we're excited to share it with you all. This has been a night of very new original music, so thank you all for tuning in and being with us for that, because that's a leap of faith that we all take together. So we appreciate you being here with us, those of you who are still here. Jay, do you happen to have our next date on hand? Is it 2 weeks from today? I believe.
Yeah, 2 weeks from today.
Yeah, I believe that it is. So
Tuesday the 25th.
bingo. Check back in with us. 8:20, say again?
8:25.
8:25. 7 p.m. Thank you also for bearing with us on our 7:30 p.m. start time tonight. Even pandemic life can be a little, I don't know where everybody's going to be. Yeah. Sometimes you got to go pick up a saxophone.
Even when they're not in the band, it causes
Right.
problems.
Sometimes you got to go get a sax. Sometimes your car is in Sacramento and you're not. There's all. Life is a mystery, folks. Again, Javier Santiago on piano. Giulio Xavier-Bass on bass. At the Jazz Thug on Instagram.
Michael Mitchell on the drums.
Thank you.
Michael Mitchell.
No social media for me, so you better be back here on the 25th, or who knows where I'll be. Shout out to Eve and Maggie.
Don't forget to donate.
Don't forget to donate. Find the link somewhere around Javi's head or his midsection. I'll get it right one day. This is called IDKY, which, as far as I'm concerned, is I Don't Know You.
It was I don't know yet, but I think I'm gonna.
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I don't know you. That's my vibe.
Who are you?
That's how I see. That's when I see that acronym. That's what immediately comes to.
Yeah, we could just call it that. I was thinking of calling it like 2021.
Right, you
Or-
said that.
Or yeah, New Year's Eve 2021 dance party. That's what this song's called.
Yeah, AKA I don't know you. Let's dance.
AKA, I don't know you. Let's dance. The song gives me the feeling of maybe getting through something that wasn't easy, but it will be triumphant in the end. And that's the vibe. 2021 New Year's Eve dance party.
Thank you. That's IDKY. Giulio Xavier on the bass, Javier Santiago-Piano, Roger and Jay here at Mr. Tipple's.
Mike Mitchell on the drums.
And you at home, we appreciate you so much. Stay safe out there. Thank you for donating to whatever causes you've donated to, whether it be us, whether it be any Black Lives Matter groups, any justice for, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd. Thank you for staying active and giving what you can, either in energy or food donations or, whatever you feel is appropriate for you and your community. We appreciate you. So thanks for tuning in. Check Mr. Tipple's website for dates for more live streams for some other groups and support them, please. We will be doing so, and we will see all of you back here in 2 weeks on the 25th. Take good care of yourselves, and thanks again. Good night.